So if you're just getting started out with Shopify or in the e-commerce space, or you're thinking about starting an online store, this video is just for you. I'm going to go over my top 5 tips for beginners who just are getting started. So stay tuned. So we are going to be talking specifically about tips for beginners who are just getting started with e-commerce. And as I said at the beginning of this video, I've got 5 tips. So my first tip is to start with your ideal customer in mind. So if you are starting to figure out what products you are going to sell, or maybe you're making the products, start first by thinking about who those products are for. What does your ideal customer looks like? Is that a female, male? How old are they? Where are they located? What kind of education do they have? What do they dislike? Start thinking of what exactly your ideal customer likes and who they are. So it's easier for you to market them once your store is launched. Okay, so that goes into my second tip, which is actually create your brand to speak to that ideal customer. I see this happen so many times that people get involved in creating their store, that they have designed their store to go towards their interests and their personal style. But if you are not your ideal customer, then that doesn't really work. So instead, start thinking about who your ideal customer is and then design your brand to fit with them. So you can have your branding speaking to them through your website design, through your copy, through your advertising images and social media images. You want to make sure that at any point that someone may connect with your brand or your business, that they are going to feel like they are either definitely your ideal customer or they are not your ideal customer, and then they will just move on. You don't want to waste time on people that aren't good fit for you and they are never going to purchase anything from you. So if you niche down and make sure that you are speaking to a specific targeted audience, you are a lot likely to turn them into customers and then raving fans. Okay, so my third tip is actually start building out that audience before you even launch your store. So many times people are so focused on building their store and getting everything right. However, it's kind of like they launch their store to cricket because no one even knows that it exists. Start first by actually building out your social media platforms and building up that. Start getting the community engaged, posting content that's going to relate to them, so that once you are finally done launching the store, you have an audience already that is more likely to go ahead and purchase from you. So you are going to get more sales at beginning of your launching of store. Okay, so my fourth tip is to make sure that you create marketing strategy. So for example, if you were to launch a brick and a mortar business, you would have to get loan for that. Most likely you would have a strategy that you go to the bank to get a loan and tell them exactly what products you are going to be selling, how you are going to sell them, how you are going to get people to your store, where your location is going to be, and etc. And you are going to have all that planned. But a lot of times with online stores, people don't think about any of that. They just think if I launch it, they will come. Spoiler alert, that's not true. So you need to come up with marketing strategy of how they are actually going to get the traffic for your online store. Okay, so my fifth and final tip for the beginners that you are just getting started with the e-com is to go ahead and think through how you're going to turn those visitors to your customers. Once you get them into raving fans, the process doesn't end. Once they purchase from you one time, your goal is to get them to purchase the second time, multiple times if that's okay for your product. So think through how after they purchase from you, how they are going to turn them into repeated buyers. This could be done by using rewards program so that you're rewarding them with multiple purchases. This could be done through email marketing so that you are staying engaged, or it can go into your actual package. You know, when you send your order out, you are going to include it freebies or inserts that are going to be wow. When they get the package, you are going to wrap it in cool way, which is going to be great for Instagram, and people are going to take in photos of them. Think through your ideal customer experience from the beginning of who they are. If you do this, you think of this ahead of time, this is going to really help you not only send traffic to your store, but have them continue coming back again and again to purchase from you. So I would love to know what you think about this video. If you are a beginner, make sure you comment down below and let me know what your questions are when you're just getting started with the e-com. And I would love to help you out, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet. Thanks for watching.